Burr torches Elon Musk so hard that even his hair plugs filed for workers' comp. From torching Elon Musk with Jimmy Fallon,
Heirs are not happy having $1 billion.
to obliterating anti-maskers mid-pandemic.
Let's not start this, Joe.
Do you, though?
Let's not start this. Okay?
Let's start it.
I don't want to start.
Here are some of Bill Burr's most savage celebrity roastings.
A lot of celebrities got involved in this election.
Yeah, that was hilarious to me. Like, that they thought that I was going to change my vote because somebody from 8 Ways to Talk to Your Mother goes, oh, yeah, you know, I'm kind of liking Bernie Sanders. It's just like, who are you? You're an actor. Why would I listen to you?
Yeah. That's a big phenomenon in our culture, though. Celebrities coming out and saying, you know, this is who we think you should vote for. And it feels like it's kind of becoming apparent that maybe
I think it
people
hurts
don't...
the candidate.
Oh, you think it hurts them?
I think it hurts them to sit there and I just thought out here people got they're really smug and talked down to flyover states like they're a bunch of morons.
Right.
And I don't think I think it goes back to the candidate. I don't think you're helping them. I don't think anybody who's any sort of intelligent person, you know, decides who they're going to vote for because the guy who pretended to be a shogun, you know, in some movie told you to do it. We're talking about who should lead the free world.
Some of the strangest celebrity references I've ever heard.
Well, I watch sports. I always flip through and I see, you know, people with swords, and I'm like, all right, that's in now, right? I don't watch it.
Okay. That's probably why it's not working on you.
Bill Burr once again shreds Elon Musk so mercilessly that even Tesla's autopilot tried to swerve out of the conversation.
Bill Burr is absolutely not holding back when talking about Elon Musk these days. Listen to this.
Where my comedy act is right now is I'm trying to get regular people to stop yelling at each other and realize that it's a select few group of nerds, okay, eating raw almonds and doing their stupid workouts and everything and just competing with each other to have the biggest infinity pool, and the rest of us are getting pushed down. And they've politicized the whole stupid thing, and we're falling for it.
And who's the they? Besides people who eat almonds?
That idiot Elon Musk.
Oh.
That guy, like, he's going to, like, who evidently is a Nazi. Like, I just refuse to believe that it was an accidental 2-time Sieg Heil. And he does it at a presidential inauguration. This is why I hate liberals. It's like liberals have no teeth whatsoever. They just go, oh, my God, can you believe I'm getting out of the country? I'm just like, you're going to leave the country because of one guy with dyed hair plugs and a laminated face who makes a bad car and has an obsolete social media platform? You're going to leave this. Why doesn't he leave? Why isn't he stopped? What are we so afraid of this guy who can't fight his way out of a wet paper bag?
100%. And had the option to. Mark Zuckerberg was willing to fight him and he ran away. But obviously he's never going to fight. Dude, like, turned down the opportunity to talk to Jon Stewart. Like, Elon Musk is terrified of opposition because he knows how puddin' soft he is, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. I love that from Bill Burr. I don't understand the almond part necessarily. Do like tech billionaires that eat a lot of almonds?
No, I mean, it wasn't it should have been a deeper cut than that. It should have been like, you know, blue methylene or whatever.
Yeah, or like
the
red light treatments.
Or the raw milk. But yeah, raw almonds is
but he's totally right. He's totally right.
Kevin Hart's career took off so calls needed first-class tickets to reach him.
Kevin Hart was somebody that I thought I was friends with, but I realized quickly that he just needed a spot at Dangerfields. And then he booked a pilot, and I don't think I talked to him again. I had like kids, and I didn't hear from you.
This is what's mind-blowing that people are going to love. Bill Burr.
Did you have your own name on your fucking sweatshirt?
Well, outside of that, I mean,
when
I don't know why you don't.
Branded, Kev? We know who you are. I hand out hoodies to homeless people because I care about downtown LA. Go see Jumanji Part 19.
Bill is a married man. He's a father now. Congrats on that, Bill, by the way.
I got 2 kids. I had another one. I was going to call you, but I knew you wouldn't return the call.
No.
I don't think my last movie did well enough to have you send over your little heart of the city fruit basket, you piece of shit. There was a moment where we were actually going to tour together. We were going to do the black and white tour because I was almost ready to go to theaters. You had just started going to theaters, and then a week later you went to arenas. And that's when you stopped calling me.
No.
That's when it was, Kev.
But
you bugged me at the funeral. You bugged me.
I did.
Because you showed up, you were wearing like a pair of Jordan 1s. You looked like you were going to do a spot at Caroline's. I'm like, that's what I said. I go, Kev, this is a funeral, man. You're dressed like you're gonna go do a spot at Stand Up New York. And you said what you said. You go, no, Bill, I'm dressed like the comic who made it. He said that at a funeral. I was like, I know that you called me since 2003.
You shut up, Bill. People don't know that. This is Bill Burr, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'm Bill Burr. Now, Kevin Hart was somebody that I thought I was friends with, but I realized quickly that he just needed a spot at Dangerfields. And then he booked a pilot, and I don't think I talked to him again. I had like kids, and I didn't hear from you.
Bill Burr, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting to the mind of Bill Burr.
Bill was late for his own podcast.
Bill, are you ready for this? This is the best part that I think. This is what's mind-blowing that people are going to love. Bill Burr.
You have your own name on your fucking sweatshirt?
Well, outside of that, I mean,
when are you
I don't know why you don't.
Branding, Kev? We know who you are.
Just in case you didn't, Bill, I wore a shirt to remind you. What's the big fucking deal, man? All right, it's just a shirt.
Hoodie with Kevin Hart. I hand out hoodies to homeless people because I care about downtown LA. Go see Jumanji Part 19. The studio system has ruined you.
Bill is not angry, first of all, to our listeners. Bill is not an angry person. Bill is a very happy person. Bill is a married man. He's a father now. Congrats on that, Bill, by the way.
I got 2 kids. I had another one. I was going to call you, but I knew you wouldn't return the call.
No.
I don't think my last movie did well enough to have you send over your little heart of the city fruit basket, you piece of
shit.
What
are you talking about? I would have sent you a bottle of heart wine from the vineyard. What are you talking about, man? I told you it would have got there. Bill,
I love the vineyard.
Can we tell the people, Bill, that you and I...
out there and stomp on the grapes?
Yeah, I do. So fuck off. I do. Bill and I did a pilot, ladies and gentlemen. We did a pilot for Comedy Central.
It was called Heart of the Shitty, and it wasn't picked up.
Yeah, yes, let me clear this up. This is before I got big. Bill and I did a show.
It was right before. No, you were already starting to blow up. And I remember there was a moment where we were actually going to tour together. We were going to do the black and white tour because I was almost ready to go to theaters. You had just started going to theaters. And then a week later, you went to arenas. And that's when you stopped calling me.
No.
That's when it was, Kev.
I stopped calling you after the show didn't get picked up because I felt like you fucked me. I said, Bill Burr.
You weren't going up to the clubs until 4 a.m. and then showing up thinking you're going to Eddie Murphy your way through it and start improvising. You took that whole thing down with you. I'm still bitter about it.
Bill, I would love if we could get our hands.
To get screwed over by Viacom.
Do you think I'm willing to bet you, Bill, I can probably get my hands on that pilot? I'm willing to bet you I can, man. I would love to get my hands on that fucking pilot just for you and I, because we can't show it. We can't do shit with it.
How much fun was it? I'm fucking around, but Bruce McCullough, you and me, dude, that was so much goddamn fun. I
will say this, man. Bill Burr, for those who do not know it, lately, as of late, I mean, Bill, you're popping up all over the place as far as acting. But the Staten Island movie, what's the name? With Pete Davidson. What's the title of it, Bill?
I don't know. It was called Jumanji Part.
Wasn't called Jumanji. That's my movie. What the fuck was it called, man?
Get Hard.
Wasn't that's another one of my movies, Bill?
Wait, I get it.
King of Staten Island.
Soul Plane with White
Fuck off. Those are my movies. God damn it! He said United Airlines. What was it called, Bill?
It's called The King of Staten Island.
He wasn't about to let a guy with a cigar and an American flag tell him he knew more than the CDC, and the mask debate quickly turned into a full-on roast session.
The whole thing it's just fucking creepy to have guys like Mayor Garcetti be in charge of telling people whether or not they get to work. Like, that's not what a governor's supposed to be. That's not what a mayor's supposed to be.
They're trying to look out for your best interests and trying to get 400 million people to all pull in the same direction. It's fucking. You can't get 40 comics to pull in the same direction. So
but
they have like an impossible. Well, they did and they didn't. There was people fucking right the whole fucking time. There's been fucking assholes on my street walking around, no masks. You know, not quarantining like the people that come by the houses. You see the fucking, the same people that were going in and out of the house who are not part of their family still going in and out of the house.
You want people to walk down the street with a mask on?
Let's not start this, John.
Do you, though?
Let's not start this. Okay?
Let's start it.
I don't want to start this bullshit. I'm not going to sit here with no medical degree, listening to you with no medical degree, with an American flag behind you, smoking a cigar, acting like we know what's up. better than the CDC. All I do is I watch the news once every 2 weeks. I'm like, mask or no mask? Still mask? All right, mask. That's all I give a fuck about. I don't care.
But even they say you shouldn't wear a mask unless you're treating a coronavirus patient. The World Health Organization.
Yeah, but they didn't say that
literally
initially. They didn't say it initially.
No, they didn't.
They did, and then it gradually, and then wait, and then everybody wore the fucking masks. This is like rollerblading. Everybody fucking rollerbladed, and then there was that one fucking homophobic joke, and then everybody acted like they never did it. And then 100 million fucking rollerblades got thrown into the fucking ocean. We all wore masks, and then all of a sudden, people are fucking sitting there. Well, you don't have the body type for it, dude. Your fucking knuckles would scrape on the ground. Even with that extra 2 inches. I just love how wearing a mask became like this fucking like soft thing that you were doing, like being courteous.
Bitches.
Being courteous. Why is it for bitches? That was so
You're wearing a
stupid.
mask. First of all,
Oh God, you're so tough with your fucking open nose and throat. Gee, Joe, and your 5 o'clock shadow. This is a man right here. A man doesn't wear a mask. Why does it always become like that? It's always like the man versus the bitch.
It's what men do. We make fun of things. Anything that seems like you're not taking chances, right? That's what
I don't
the
have
mask
a problem with that unless you were already wearing the mask and then you're acting like you didn't. And all of a sudden people watch your thing and then they all pile on, oh, look at this bitch wearing the mask. It's like, you were fucking doing it 2 weeks ago.
Well, I was scared out of my mind in the beginning.
This interview went so sideways that even the microphone was looking for an exit strategy.
They're not,
I'm feeling like Richard Nixon. Remember when he debated JFK?
I remember.
JFK sat there like this, he's all tanned up, and Richard Nixon stood there like that with his senatorial ball bag hanging out.
I remember people talking about it. I think that was probably before.
I'm old.
No, I'm saying you're I'm assuming you're probably older than I am.
Yes, I am.
What
are you, a strapping 28?
No, 32.
32.
I'm 31. I don't even know how fucking old I am. I'm 31.
I'm going to be 41 in June.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
41's the new 31. You can curse as much as you want here, but please don't say cripple.
Why?
Because it's
just don't find that
it's
funny?
politically, I think they're called differently abled or something. So
crippled's funny.
Can you try not to say cripple?
Crippled sounds like that old school,
Yeah.
Wagon wheel.
Yeah.
It broke you on the.
This photo of you on the back.
That's me in action.
Yeah, I don't believe that that's you in action. I feel
that is me in action.
This is you in action, not posed. What did they do to this microphone? I'm sure you can't see this, but this microphone is clearly not a wireless mic. But there's no wire coming out of it. It looks like
wireless technology exists.
No, I know that, but that's not how a wireless.
Michael, what kind of interview was this where I was just going to shit all over it? That's so funny that you picked that out. I thought everyone was going to notice that. I am holding the smallest microphone. This is totally a photo shoot.
So you're lying to me. That is a photo shoot.
I'm not lying to you. I was having fun with you. 5 seconds later, if I tell you what it actually is, that means I'm breaking balls, man. That's all I'm.
Look at this.
That's for mechanics out there. What's wrong with that?
Really? Is that you in action, or is this another photo shoot?
It's a photo shoot. People do photo shoots.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever seen like a movie poster and you'll see a movie star who's clearly 5'2", yet somehow he's as tall as the supermodel?
I have.
Yeah, that's a photo shoot. And they fix stuff. Look, I'm sorry you're just on the web, man. He took it to this place. I'm not trying to shit on his website. What is it called again? Huh? Zippitydoodah.com?
You got it.
Huh? You motherfucker.
That's
you have me on your show and you start trashing my DVD?
You're a sensitive man.
Dude, I'm joking. Come on, man.
Listen.
You know, it'd be great if somehow I made you cry.
The host tries to correct a joke, and Bill responds like a dad who just caught his kid fixing his golf swing.
I'm not related to my next guest, but we fight like siblings. Please welcome brilliant comedian who I love to pieces, but who makes me fucking crazy, Bill Burr.
Thanks. I thought we got along great.
No, we love each other. But we always fight. We fight often.
Because I go on stage and then you try to correct my jokes.
I don't try to correct your jokes.
You're like,
sometimes.
but what if you said if the woman did this because of this? And
that was one time, and I admit I was being aggressive.
Micro.
It was a microaggression.
Microaggressive, yeah.
Sometimes I read interviews with you, and you talk about everything you hate, and if you added it all up, you would get me. But somehow we love each other. Am I correct in saying that? I think that you love me. Because every time we fight, as I'm driving home, I get a text from you that says, you know I love you, right? And I go, yeah, I love you too.
That isn't me.
I've never sent,
Are you fucking serious?
Well, my memory isn't good, but I don't remember doing that.
I'll show you.
What, you save
I
them?
can't believe you're... No, texts just exist. Yeah, I press save on my text. What kind of phone do you have?
No, I like delete them after a while. What are you saving it for?
You delete texts?
Yeah.
Oh, I never do because all our friends die and then it's all you have left.
How many of you had?
Die?
I'm up. I counted.
I have a huge list.
I'm 30. 30.
Yeah.
Get something funny out of that.
That's what you do. I'm not good at that. I'm not good in the mom.
All right. I do like you, and I always feel like you're frustrated with me.
I fucking love you.
Look at my
Sometimes
posture
you
right
say-
now. I'm as far over into this chair as I can possibly be. I just feel like
trying to hurt you.
kind
I
of came
love
here to
you.
hang out and have a good time, and you just like that intro was just like, yeah. It was
I
just
thought you'd like that.
I fucking hate this guy. He's a douchebag, but he came down here. I mean, that's how I heard it.
I think that's how you hear a lot of things. I do like
You like me, but we can be different, still like each other.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't like being told what to do, but I do like changing with the times or something. I don't really resist that. I feel like you resist that a little more, but ultimately you do change with the times.
Okay.
You thought I was wrapping it up. I fucking ripped another.
No, I feel like with you, there's this person you want me to be. So you keep telling me that I'm this fucking guy that I'm not.
Who's the guy you think I think you are?
I don't know. I don't know who sent you those texts.
I'm gonna fucking post them. No, I won't.
Okay.
I remember driving home and you being like, you know I love you. And I was like, I love you too. Does not ring a bell at all.
When the way you just did it, it did. This was one of my favorite interviews. I had a great time.
That can't be true.
No, I liked how weird it got.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, all right. How about this for weird? Thank you, Bill Burr, for coming on my show.
Thank you.
Bill Burr clowns the host so hard for his ego that even his co-hosts start looking for the emergency exit.
That's me with all my fast twitch muscle jumping in the air and throwing my groin at Brendan. So you're quietly impressed with that?
No, it's just an interesting photo.
No.
It's an interesting photo.
All right.
Really. Listen,
All right.
you're one of those guys you don't need compliments. You actually need to be pulled down a little bit to be tethered.
I give myself
to something. And I would say that it betrays an underlying insecurity, but there isn't with you. You're just full on ego.
I'm a full on
ego.
mess.
Like you probably thought that was an ugly sweater until you put it on.
Well,
and then you're just like, yeah, no, I'm totally rocking this right.
Part of the reason you're successful, I think, and you sold out Madison Square Garden, which is amazing, but I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you have red hair, yes? I mean, I feel like if I had been a little bit more red, because you're kind of a minority, so the media opens up for a minority.
Right. Yeah, I can't slip a punch.
Well, but
save
that's
my life.
I box, and the reason he always says, "Why are you boxing? Why are you sparring?" I'm so bad, but I do it. I was trying to get to the point. I do it because
What do you look at?
I'm afraid of it, and I'm not.
Can
good
I talk
at
to
it.
the professional fighter?
Yes,
not
yeah,
the comedian.
Yeah, please,
See
please.
how the ego? He just jumps in like, oh, I must be talking to Brian.
I'm talking
Dowd.
Bill, welcome to I'm talking about being bad at it. I'm talking about I'm not good at it, and that's why it puts me in that
but
position.
you still took the spotlight. I was
I'm
clearly
sorry.
talking to the.
That's all for today. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button so we see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.